Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 2 of the 2guys1table podcast, the podcast where we have two beautiful humans and one beautiful table. I am Ryan. I'm one of your hosts.
I'm Evan. I'm the other host.
And once again, this is episode 2, and we are coming at you with another banger. We like to thank everybody for the support on the first episode. We love you guys.
The love. We love the love.
This is much love to you guys. Yeah, let's get right started into it with the news of the week.
News of the week,
News
right?
of the week.
You got a good one, I think.
I do have a good one.
Yeah.
We have, we'll call them Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Yep.
Recently gone in a relationship. Congratulations.
Big round of applause.
Big round of applause. We kind of saw that coming.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We saw it coming at the very, very start. You know who you are, and we know who knows about. Yeah, we all know. Congratulations. We saw it coming. Evan kind of saw it coming a lot. Saw it coming
First.
Yeah, first before everyone else did, and then he kind of vocalized it, and then everyone else was like, yeah.
So like, Thing 1 and Thing 2 were in our program.
Yep.
They were the best, but like they had a lot going on in their lives, relationship wise. So it was like it never really lined up.
Never had time for
but we'd always talk to Thing 2 and be like, what would you think if it were to go down? He's like, well, like
100%.
Thing 1 has a boyfriend, so it's like, but if she didn't, then I'd be good.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, so you're down, like
So, yeah, like something is brewing.
it's gonna cook. It's gonna cook.
100%.
So whatever.
Long game type shit.
Long game happens.
Mm-hmm.
He waits it out like an absolute beauty. Obviously, tries with other people in between. Nothing that ever sticks. Nothing ever sticks for our guy. But in the end, he got what he was looking for, and I'm so glad because that they genuinely are going to be like the cutest couple. Like, and I think they could be endgame. Like,
I agree. I see it.
They both love the same stuff, same music.
Get along great.
Get along fantastic, and they probably get along even better now.
So, congrats.
Yeah. I'm so happy for you guys.
Yes.
So happy for you guys. But our buddy Quentin, he's an oddball.
He is an oddball.
Yeah. So
He's got a little touch of spice, if you
yeah,
will.
he's another one of the guys in the program.
Mm-hmm.
He is one of our close buddies.
One of our close buddies. Love you, Quentin. Shout out, Quentin.
Yep.
Tarantino. Yep.
Sam Ross actually came up with that
Did
name.
he?
Yeah.
It
So
was you, Jem, him, and Sam.
yeah,
that first
because
semester.
we all had in the same group, and Sam would kind of came up with nicknames for everybody. So he would call Jeremy Jem
Jem.
because he
That
knew
stuck.
Jem for a while, and that one stuck. And then then we obviously called Quentin, but then Sam started calling him Tarantino.
Yeah. Why?
Quentin Tarantino.
Oh. yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're good.
And that
We're
fully stuck for like all 3 semesters. We just called him Tarantino.
good. Yep.
He had a theory though, and you want to go in deep about the theory?
Fucking Christ! This theory.
Because I shit you guys not, this theory
This theory hurts my brain.
came up all
So,
the time.
second semester, right? I'm in his group this time. So basically, our program, what happened was we had 44 kids at the very, very start, and it got split up into 2 groups of 22. And then as semesters went on, a few people either left or failed, and the group space got smaller. So they changed up a little bit. So Quentin, was in my group this time instead of his. And we would hang out with them all the time, like our little group in that half of the class. We would just go on break together, get food, chat it up, whatever, watch a show, one of my dorms or something like that. And Quentin just out of nowhere, like we're all just sitting doing our own thing. I think we're playing Among Us. Maybe.
Probably.
We're
We
probably playing
grinded Among Us,
we
bro.
Loved Among Us.
Yeah.
But he was like, man, do you ever like smell colors or like taste colors? And we're like, Quentin, like, what do you mean by you smell and taste colors? This guy has a theory that red is cherry, green's green apple, blue is like blue raspberry, purple's grape. Like he says it tastes like he says the apple it says like it tastes like red, or like it tastes like green, or a strawberry tastes like red, or whatever. And we all look at him and we're just like, brother, what? Because obviously not everything that's a color you can eat. I can't eat this black shirt and it won't taste like licorice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
It's like saying red is cherry, but red is an apple.
yeah, exactly. Like apples don't like Tarantino. I really need to know
where that came from.
We're gonna have him on an episode.
Because-
And we're gonna have him explain this to you guys.
Because he has so many theories. Like
This
this is
blows my
this is one theory out of so many that have stuck to us.
Yeah.
Because it was brought up so many times, we'd start drinking whatever.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how much it spiraled from there, because now it's like, because Ryan believes that everybody sees different colors. So like,
We'll
I
get
could
into that
look at
after.
yellow.
Yeah.
I could look at yellow.
Or we're gonna do it now. Fuck it. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
I could look at yellow.
Yep. Yellow.
But I
that
actually
banana
see
thing.
yellow as his purple.
Yep.
So everybody sees differently, but
And that's why people have different favorite colors, because like everyone has different favorite colors, right? So my favorite color could be black, but the way I see this black could be different from how you guys see this. Like you guys could see this as blue, but we both call it the same thing because we just like our eyes are trained to whatever color we're looking at. So whatever color this shirt is black. We all call it black. It's the same term.
so what you're saying is everybody in the end has the same favorite color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone has the same
See?
different color. It's just we see it
Differently.
than everybody else.
Okay.
I think that's $1 million thought.
But
whoever
think
thought that
think
first.
think real hard right now. You can't think of a color. You can't fathom a color you haven't seen before. You can't think of a single color.
I just moaned like in
Yeah.
my mic.
You can't think of you can't fathom anything imaginable to a color that you haven't seen before. You in your own brain you can't come up with a color that you haven't seen. Now, do you think everybody's palettes
Yes.
are completely different? Like the way I see colors is a way you can't fathom at all.
Yeah,
because you've never seen it. But then everybody would have a different favorite color.
See, I think it's the same process, like same thought process with that. Like the way I see red is how you see purple, but like your purple could be like something like I don't even know how to explain it. Just like an unfathomable, like you say,
Unfathomable, like color that.
Fathomable?
Yeah, unfathomable color. How do you say unfathomable?
it? Fathomable.
Unfathomable.
Fathomable.
Okay, just
I can't,
continue.
I can't do it. Unfathomable.
No, just
Fathomable.
no.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Just go on.
Sorry.
Basically,
Uncomprehendable colors.
but then
Yes.
we all have a different favorite color.
Yeah, fathom.
But it could be that we all have the same favorite color, like you said, but we all see it differently.
Yeah, I think that's 100%.
But if we all see colors like unthinkable to you, like if I see colors that are unthinkable to you, then we wouldn't have the same favorite color.
I think we're saying, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Until then, I think we're saying the exact same thing in 30 different ways.
I don't know, man.
Before what you just said, like what you just said was perfect.
Yeah.
Because if you see an unfathomable whatever color,
Yeah.
we can't have the same favorite color. Because what is your favorite color could be unfathomable to me.
Yeah.
So
Unimaginable to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, I think before that we we're saying the same thing 30 times.
Yeah.
We all have the same favorite color, or we completely don't. One of the two.
So does that mean you think animals see colors the same way we do?
Motherfucker, I think it's the same shit. I think it's the same thought process.
Which way though?
Hurts.
That they have unfathomable
I
colors.
think animals have more. I think
unimaginable.
Different species have different unfathomable.
I
can't say that fucking word.
Yeah, I know. Just go with
Unfathomable.
unimaginable.
Uncomprehendable.
Yes.
I like the big words.
Okay.
Besides that one, but I think different species, like a cow can't see what a cat can see. I don't think a cat can see what a human can see. I don't think a human can see what a giraffe sees. All that jazz.
What do you think I can see what a gorilla sees?
No comment. That's a clip.
But
By the way, after this episode's up, I'm gonna run our TikTok page, 2guys1table
Yes.
podcast. Basically, it's gonna be a bunch of funny clips. So,
go follow.
yeah, go follow.
It'll be in bio.
Likes, yeah.
Or in description, sorry.
Link in description below, and then the link to the YouTube will be on the TikTok. All that jazz. It'll basically be like the highlights, our clips, our funny clips, our deep clips, shadow clips, all that jazz. And if you don't like this podcast, if you don't like the whole hour-long episode stuff, Dad, you can go follow the TikTok and
Yeah,
see
go
all the
follow the
funny
TikTok.
clips, and there'll be all highlights and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'll run that, and we'll have clips up by the end of the week, 100%.
But like to the memories thing though, like
Memories. What memories?
Our program, like there were
yes.
so many types of different
100%.
people, but it's so great how we were always able to bring all those different people together. Because like,
Because we all had the same like we all went camping that one time.
Yeah.
Like we're all like I'm completely different to you. Like I'm not even close to as hick as you.
yeah,
Or like Ryan, Quentin, JoJo. Like I think we're all very, very different. We all have different personalities, but it's that couple common interests, and we can make so much fun.
yeah. Because like, me and Ryan obviously were roommates, and we'd host these parties and literally have like Nadav to Sam Ross come to these parties, and like they're
completely opposite.
completely opposite people.
Yeah, 100%.
We love them both in their own ways.
Awesome.
They're
People.
both awesome people, but the best memories were when we brought everybody together.
100%.
Because
we brought so many different groups. So we're all in the same program, but there was like separated groups of like different people. Like I don't even know how to explain it because like we're all chill. Like it's not like there's anyone who's like weird or anything.
yeah,
but,
like they're obviously everybody's weird in their own way.
yeah, 100%.
like for sure.
Yeah. But we were just able to get so many different people together. So one day, me and Evan, we just moved in. It was like week 3, whatever, of our 3rd semester in the summer. So we're like, you know what? Let's just host a party. I think it was a fucking Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And we're like, we got an 8 a.m. the next day. So,
No.
So,
It's because the Oilers would play on Tuesdays.
fuck, yeah, that's right. So Oilers are playing on Tuesday.
They were doing their run at the
We'd
time.
have some people over for like the game, and other people would just be there for the party if they don't like hockey, whatever. But it was a Tuesday night. Oilers are playing, and we're like, we on 8 a.m. But fuck it, let's host a party. Let's get our program together. Whoever wants to come comes, and we'll all just show up a little bit tired, and
Tired.
yeah, tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just sent out an invite to the entire group chat, basically, and it was just like, whoever wants to come, like BYOB, all that jazz, and we're just gonna have fun, like, whatever. There wasn't really a description to it.
No, it's just
show up
like
and have fun.
it was just getting everybody together, blow off some steam. Like we had a condensed program, so obviously it wasn't like the easiest thing ever. Our course load was heavy and whatever. So we just kind of like used our extra time when we weren't studying as little outlets, and that was like one of our big outlets was just getting everybody together and just talk.
Yep.
And hang out and enjoy each other's company.
And I think that was one of the best decisions we made because ever since then, I think that summer semester, people loved each other a lot more.
Yeah.
Like people were having so much more fun, joking around more, like laughing more. No one was really like quiet or anything like that than the first couple semesters.
Yeah.
But I think that was awesome.
I'm still mad that we missed a party with Gavin. I'm still mad that we didn't have Gavin do a party.
I'm mad. Gavin, if you're watching this,
We're getting you to the.
we're
hosting a party just for you to come.
Yeah, it's Gavin's party.
Yeah, same with Fabrice.
Fabrice.
Yeah, Fabrice
And Alaba.
and Alaba.
You're coming, we are hosting a party for you guys.
Yeah.
Also, I think the parties are one of the best things ever because that's how we got Aiden and Enzo to be part of like our core group.
Core, yeah.
They are amazing people. Aiden, this motherfucker, every time I am a little bit inebriated, he can never fail to make me laugh. This guy would get
Sober, too, me.
Sober, 100%.
Yeah.
Like just 24/7. This guy could never stop making me laugh. He would always make me belly laugh to the point where I can't breathe and I need to smack something.
So a little bit of backstory on Aiden. He's like not the most like talkative guy.
No, 100%.
But
first 2 semesters,
Yeah,
didn't say a word to him.
he chips into the conversation at the chimes in at the perfect time and always has the best thing to say.
Best reactions too.
Yeah. What? Like that. So we were playing a board game one night, and this board game's like called Tipsy, and
Oh Jesus Christ!
and it was like our kind of our pregame, and I was having a friend up who I hadn't seen in a while, so we were like taking her out on the town type thing, and whatever. And so it's me, Ryan, our friend, and then Aiden, and then so we're
Liam
playing.
was also there.
Liam was there the first night, but he wasn't playing with us because he was driving. So we're all sitting around the board, whatever, and there's a card that says "Last person to have sex takes a drink." So Aiden
Was
being
the only one in a relationship at the time.
yeah,
So
and
it
she was just
default
down,
him.
so it was like we knew that he was the last person. So he takes a drink. So
Dirty dog, Aiden.
dirty devil.
Dirty devil.
So then we all go out, whatever. Aiden had to drink to quite a few more cards than
Poor
that
guy was
one.
heading to the toilet at a restaurant for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, Aiden was ready for bed by the time we got back, and I also had to drink for quite a few cards, so I was ready for bed too when I got back. So Ryan my friend were
Whatever.
chilling, whatever.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan, every time we go to class the next morning after a party or whatnot, or even just every morning, we'd have a debrief of just
time.
yeah,
How
like
was your night? What'd you get up to? Anything funny happen?
yeah, like
Shoot
we
the shit.
normally spent nights together, but nights that we like kind of like branched off or did whatever, we'd have a debrief. So I was like, you were supposed to come to my room. I accidentally locked the door. That's my fault. But how was your night with how was your night like with my friend? Like whatever. Like I was just trying to be like trying to see if maybe it went somewhere. Like I was like, who knows, whatever. And so he's like, no. Like we literally faced opposite directions, watched a movie, went to bed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm surprised. Okay, all right, whatever. So next night comes casino night.
Did we go to casino?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Oh fuck yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. Casino night comes. We're like, let's whip out the board game again.
Yeah.
Super fun. We had a great time.
It's the best board game. If you guys don't know it, it's called Tipsy Land. Basically, every square you land on, someone drinks.
Drinks, yeah.
There's a category where it'll either apply to one person or multiple people or the whole group. And
Yeah.
you take a shot, take a swig, whatever.
So-
So it's the best pregame ever. Go buy it.
Sponsor us, Tipsy Land, please.
No, I don't think Tipsy Land's the company that made
Whatever the company is for Tipsy Land.
Hasbro? Maybe?
I don't care. I just want to give away some Tipsy Land games.
Me too. I want Tipsy Land.
Yeah.
Again.
We get that card again and so I read out loud, last person to have sex. So Eden goes to pick up his glass to drink because Ryan goes, whoa. Him and my friend then pick up their glasses and take a drink. Aiden just stands up and goes, what?
And walks out the door and just
Me and
come back
Aiden walk
like
out the door.
5 minutes later.
We literally we're like holding onto each other to keep us up laughing. We hit the floor in the hallway laughing. We could hear Ryan and my friend dying in the room. Like the funniest shit. But Aiden's reactions to shit like that were always the best. And like best moments. But like that was a good one. That was probably one of my core moments at
I think that was
Algonquin.
one of the funniest things I've
Yeah.
done on this.
I was low-key kind of offended that you didn't tell me in the guy debrief in the morning, but you were like, I wanted to wait
I
to
had
see.
to wait for the game because that would have been the funniest thing ever.
And it was.
Yeah,
It was indeed.
it was so
I could not be salty for that long because it's like, man, that was funny. But one night, like that, we're out for a burn. Me, Aiden, Ryan, and Ella. And we're like, let's do a little bit of a walk, shall we? A walk through Ace Building.
Do I know with Ella?
Yeah, so Aiden goes, or no, we were walking around campus, and Aiden goes, well, I really got to pee. So we're like, okay.
I don't think I.
So we walk into Ace Building,
Yeah.
and we all have a bevy on us. Nothing we haven't
I
seen
do know
before.
the story.
Yeah,
Okay,
nothing new really, and weren't really thinking, but we're sitting underneath like a flight of stairs. While Aiden was going to the bathroom because like we were just like gassed from
waiting
walking.
for him.
Yeah, and we're just waiting for him, whatever, chilling. Because like we didn't want to be in the campus for too long with a beverage, just because like obviously that's just
You know
disrespectful.
campus up there, right?
Yeah. That's just disrespectful though. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Like we're not trying to disrespect the campus or like the faculty or anything like that. Like that's not our intentions at all.
Nope.
And so we're sitting under the stairwell and we can't see anything, and we hear a door open and close. We like all shut up right away.
Yeah.
And Aiden's walking back down the hall. We say, "Hey!" All we hear is, "Hey, freeze!" Okay. Ryan's bevy instantly. Ella takes it, shoves it in her pants like a W human.
Yeah. Ella, love you.
Yeah, saved Ryan's ass, but sure enough, poor Aiden got nailed. His reaction to it was the best though.
It was amazing.
Yeah, he was just like, fuck that guy, man. He took my beer. Like he did not care at all. Not a care in the world. Just mad that his beer was gone.
Yeah. Oh,
But like
fuck. I love
literally
that guy.
all of like my core memories
They either involved Aiden, Enzo, me,
or
all
Michaela.
of us, or Michaela.
Yeah. Like those
The summer semester was me, Aiden.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Enzo for like,
So the summer semester was every core memory without fault. Aiden was there
100%.
because he just made every situation 1,000 times funnier.
I agree.
Like shout out Aiden, like he's such a W
Aiden,
guy.
I love you. I don't think
Yeah.
I watched the first episode yet. That little fucker.
Oh,
I'm gonna text him and just tell him.
Be like,
we dedicated
tell-
an entire episode
so
to you.
yeah, dedicated. This one, yeah, this is dedicated to Aiden.
Yes.
Bochampity.
I love you. Bochampy.
Yep.
So, speaking of like memories, stories, all that, what is a memory that was, or just something that happened that was very embarrassing? It doesn't have to be during our program.
Yeah.
Just in general, that is so embarrassing you just wish you could just burn out of your memory, out of your brain, 100% forever.
You got something? Because, like, I got to think for a second.
So, basically.
So how are you going to tell us you shit yourself, basically?
No.
Oh.
Well,
I was hoping it was that.
I mean, now I have two, I think.
Oh, you shit yourself?
No, but like...
Recently?
No, God, I was like fucking 11.
Oh, okay, I was going to...
So...
That's still old as fuck.
Yeah, no,
That's still
okay,
bad.
But let me...
Okay, sorry.
So, me and a couple friends at the time were in a forest. Very dark. We just watched Blair Witch Project.
Okay.
If you guys know that movie. It's a POV horror movie. Very, like, longed out. Like, it's a very slow movie, but at the end it's very, very scary. So, basically, my friends decided to pull a little prank on me where we're like, let's go disappear on Ryan. No, whatever. Like, I was not the brightest kid in this situation. I was just kind of walking. Didn't realize I was walking alone until, like, they said they left me for like 2 minutes by myself, and I just did not realize I was by myself. Look around, they're both gone. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, I didn't have a phone on me then, so I was just like fucking terrified. I'm trying to find my way back. I'm walking back down the path, and I hear a scream. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. I'm shitting my pants, like, not literally, but like, I'm so fucking scared. I run towards the scream like a dumbass, but basically, it's one of my buddies, and he took his shoes off and put them in a bush, so it looked like he was like face planted in a bush. So I'm freaking out. I'm like calling his name. I'm like, where the fuck are you? Grab his shoes. I'm like holding them as like weapons, and then all of a sudden, I get like they were in a tree that was very, very thick at the top, and they jumped down. Pissed myself. Like, I could open my like spread eagle, and it was like the letter M. Like, it was just up, down, up again. Like, it was. I don't even think my parents know the story. I don't think I've ever pissed myself from being scared or like from laughing too hard. Like, the dragon was drained. Like, I had nothing left. And I was, like, I honestly didn't know what to do. Like, I think I was just, like, sitting there. Like, I was just, like, I accepted my fate. Like, fucking my soul left my body. I'm just, like, I'm brain dead there. So, I'm embarrassing, but also, I think, pretty valid, as you're a fucking 11-year-old just watching Blair Witch Project, who's, like, PG-13. So, technically, I shouldn't watch it for 2 years. But, yeah, I would say that's probably my most embarrassing story. Probably.
Why it's so lame compared to that?
I'm going to probably clip that and post it on TikTok now.
That's crazy.
So let me hear yours. Try and top that, you fucking...
I'm not going
to... Yeah.
I've never pissed myself out of fear.
You shit yourself out of fear?
No. I haven't let flatulence go to my body out of fear.
So that doesn't happen often then? Is that...
No.
Okay.
No.
Anyways, yeah.
So... I was in a park.
They're so creative, though. Like, how do you put your shoes in a bush to make it look like you fell in a bush? And then... Also, how'd you climb a tree with no shoes? You know who you are watching this. How the fuck did you do that? Because it was like a pine tree, and it was like sappy and pricky as shit. Like,
Okay.
Whatever. Go. I'm done talking. I'm embarrassed. I'm sweating.
I'm in like a super busy park, okay? With my whole family, whatever. Okay. And we're all like sightseeing, and there's this tree that's kind of like an S. So I'm gonna climb it for a picture.
Tree shaped like an S. You're climbing it. Gotcha.
Okay, so it's
I'm
like
painting the picture with my...
Actually, no. It's kind of like... Yeah, it's kind of like an S.
Sure.
Yeah, like sideways, like flipped. So it's kind of... It goes up, and then it's like flat, and then it goes up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I doubt this is important, but anyway.
Yeah. So...
Oh, okay.
So I climb up to that flat part, okay? And I'm like, I'm gonna jump for the photo.
I just thought of another one, but go.
I'm gonna jump for the photo.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right?
Rack your nuts on the branch.
No.
Damn it.
It's like a good 5-6 feet in the air.
Okay.
I jump. I land. I'm like, that was really fucking cool. Like, I'm a cool guy.
Yeah, you're a cool cat. How old were you?
I don't know, like
give or take, like 10, 12, 14?
Like 16.
Oh, okay. So, wow, you were a loser.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Go.
We all have our quirks.
Go.
I was unmedicated at the time.
As he is right now. So if you guys see any like weird twitches and shit, it's him not medicated.
So then I'm like sitting on it, whatever, and I'm like playing with my little cousins, whatever. I accidentally bumped my little cousin. Okay, 6 feet in the air. He starts falling, so I go to catch him, as one would. I shit you not. I went backwards off this tree, landed back first, and I literally couldn't move my lower body.
The wind out of you.
Yeah, I was just toast in this packed park after knocking my cousin off the tree.
So you're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I tried to catch him. It was heroic. It was a heroic act.
Leaning backwards?
It was a heroic dive backwards.
A heroic effort.
A heroic effort that turned bad.
Go.
He landed on his feet. I don't know how.
Attaboy.
I landed on my back.
Nice.
Basically, knocked the wind out of myself, whatever, blah, blah. In this packed park. Everybody was watching. Most embarrassing shit ever. Everybody was like running over to me like I was like paralyzed. It was, yeah, that was probably my most embarrassing. I didn't piss myself.
Okay,
So at least.
I got another one.
Oh my god.
So,
Did you shit yourself in this one?
No.
Okay.
This is just, it's almost as embarrassing. But basically, I lived, the place, I'm before this place and before the Westport place, I lived on a river. And I lived next to a marina and a restaurant. And I worked at the restaurant. I was a chef there for a year and a half. And there was like, so the marina, it was like a boat club with a marina. And then there was also a pool, public pool. So it was starting to get dark. It was like winter time, so it gets dark really, really fast. But everything's still open, but it was dead because it was dark, so no one's boating when it's dark. I'm like, you know what? I think I was with a couple buddies at the time. Or no, I was with one buddy at the time. And I'm like, bro, let's go for a swim. Let's go for a night swim, whatever. We're like, let's do it. So I had a couple of friends working, like my coworkers, they were working at the time. And I'm like, you guys want to watch me jump in? Like, you guys want to like come out and talk, whatever. And they're like, sure. So me and my buddy walk. It was 2 doors down. We walk down the street. We go to the pool, and they locked it. So they already locked the pool. Technically, it was still opening hours, but the pool was locked. And you know what? Like, there's a fence. I'm gonna hop the fence. I'm gonna unlock it from the inside, and I'll let my buddy in, and I'll also let my coworkers in. So my coworkers, they just finished their shift. They're walking out. I'm hopping this fence, right? You know the fences that's like they have like the little spiky things sticking out the top. Like it's not like a barbed wire fence, but it's,
yeah.
So it was like I'd say like up to like my chest. So I have to like actually climb it, and then I jumped off. I was wearing my swim shorts with like the mesh lining and all that. I jumped down. One of the spikes was sticking out a little bit. Catches the bottom of my shorts. My entire ass cheeks, asshole, bare butt. Like you've seen my butt before.
Pause.
It is like out. Like it is blinding these people. Like my buddy was behind me. So
Full
like,
moon status.
Yeah, he turned into a werewolf. Like that shit was a full fucking moon. And my coworkers were there.
Coworkers is
and
crazy.
they're both girls.
Threesome?
No. Do not ever say that. They were way younger than me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically you caught a case out there.
So they didn't see anything, but they saw. Technology, man.
Yeah, we lost.
Fuck that.
We lost quite a bit of that audio.
Whatever. Anyways, we're back though. We're good. My mic's good. His mic's good. His mic
Hopefully.
was doing some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Whatever though.
Hopefully it's not this time.
Yeah.
I think we dialed in. I'll come a little bit closer.
Come a little closer. Keep your cords and shit in a bunch.
Yep.
Keep your panties out of a bunch though.
Out of a twist.
Like a good twist. Anyways, something you guys are gonna learn with this guy eventually throughout all these episodes is he's a very shitty liar.
Terrible.
Very terrible
The
liar.
worst.
I can read him like a book. I mean, I've been friends with him for only a year. I can read him like a book. I can't imagine what Wyatt and all them, Sammy and Braxton can all read you. Like, I need to start learning them. But this guy, the one time he's caught me with not really a lie, more of a secret, I couldn't crack it, was we would watch a lot of sports together. We would watch a lot of playoff hockey, playoff basketball. And it came to a point where we'd watch him all in his room, and he liked to do a little bit of sports betting on the side every couple games, throw a parlay down, looking for shots and all that jazz, and he'd check it every once in a while. So he's usually on his phone, so I never question that. But until all of a sudden, this guy, it was a random playoff game. It was like fucking second round hockey, whatever. We're watching the Oilers. Big Oilers fan this guy is. I was just here for the ride because the Suns suck dick. But this guy starts, he called the play. He was like, oh, McDavid's going to come down past to Hyman. Hyman was going to score because he's always in front of the net like a little bitch. So he called it. They scored. I'm like, damn. It's fucking impressive. This guy does it again. Not the same play exactly, but like he'd call something else. He'd call a penalty. He'd call like an icing.
A shorthanded goal.
Shorthanded goal. That was kind of crazy. And then he'd call like everything would continuously get crazier and crazier and crazier. And this guy would always predict this shit. And I'm like, how the fuck are you doing this? Like, this guy, like, he maybe knows his Oilers because, you know, it's his team. He's been watching it his whole life. But turns out this guy is just fucking a dick. But then it came down to basketball. Basketball's my sport. He doesn't watch basketball close as much as I do. He doesn't know basketball like I do. And this guy would start calling plays out. He'd be like, oh, this guy's going to full court pass. This guy's going to dunk it right away. I'm like, no, because, like, they play certain coverage where it wouldn't happen. Fucking happens. And he would do it again. He called, like, another layup. And he called, like, dunk, layup, and then, like, a three-pointer. And he just, like, call it, like, a minute before it happened. He's like, I feel like Tatum's going to hit a three or whatever. And it would happen every single time. But the time that really got me was this one guy. He had a really bad shooting night. Shooting a half-court shot fucking doesn't happen often at all.
Well, we didn't know. Ryan didn't know he was going to shoot a half-court.
I didn't know that. This guy's like, I feel a half-court Heath coming in. I'm like, okay, like, sure.
From this player.
From this player, he's going to make it. And I'm like, okay. I almost said, like, let's bet on it. Thank God I didn't, because he fucking hits it. And I drop my drink. I drop my phone. I walk out, like, barefoot down the hall. I'm fucking losing my mind right now. I'm, like, going, oh, my God, what the fuck? Evan! And, like, I come back to my room, and we had a couple other buddies.
This guy's flipping shit.
Yeah, Enzo and Aiden were in the room with us. And I'm like, are you guys fucking seeing this? Because they're just, like, on the bed giggling and laughing and shit. I'm like, they also don't watch basketball, so I figured they just weren't into it like I was. But I'm like, holy fuck. Turns out, this was, like, 3 months ago all this shit was happening. Like, turned the whole playoff of basketball and hockey. 1 month ago, this guy comes up to me. We're hanging out, whatever. He's like, oh, yeah, remember all the times I'd call all these plays and stuff like that? I'm like, yeah. It was fucking awesome. He's like, yeah, I just had a website and an app on my phone that would tell me exactly, like, what was happening a minute before the televised
broadcast.
And I was like, bro, like, first of all, I felt fucking stupid. Because this guy only was wrong, like, 3 or 4 times this entire
And I was just trying to get a couple wrong so that it seemed like that it wasn't always
it didn't
right.
seem like he was a fucking wizard.
Yeah.
But I still thought that either way. And I lost my shit. I was so pissed, but, like, whatever. Like, it's stupid. But everyone else knew, too. Everyone else caught on that was a thing.
Like, right away, like, Jem, Enzo, and, like, Selway and Kim, like, right away, they were all like,
they all knew.
All right, just keep checking the app, eh, buddy? Ryan never picked up on it. I'm like, guys, stop. Like, Ryan has no idea. Like, we got to keep this up.
He did this for, like, 2 months straight.
Yeah.
Like, the entire playoffs.
Yeah.
And I never knew until, like, a month ago. So, yeah, that's embarrassing. Like, I'm embarrassed because everyone else knew but me, but, you know, it's fine.
Hey, you're not the techiest guy.
No, I am absolutely not. Fun fact about me, I suck dick with technology. This guy is running our entire YouTube platform. He posts it, he edits, he does all that. I am only running the TikTok. Have we talked about this yet?
Don't shit on me, though. Like, I'm not that techie.
No. Compared to me, he's fucking Einstein with this stuff.
Yeah.
Me, I'm running our TikTok page. 2 Guys 1 Podcast, all one word, just the numbers for 2 and 1. It's going to be funny clips, interesting clips, hot takes, like all like our like main
little segment.
Yeah, little segments and stuff like that. Basically, I'm going to be posting all that on our TikTok. So if you don't want to watch the entire episode of the podcast,
which is fair.
Go show love on TikTok.
Love is love.
It's little clips and stuff like that. Like, comment what you guys want us to talk about. Like, give us your hot takes. Give us your songs of the week. Give us your all that jazz. And we will mention you, if you would like, shout-outs and all that, on our future episodes. Yeah, so basically
talk about them, react. Because, like, at the end of this episode, we're going to do, like, the viewer topic. Like, if one of you guys have a topic, either you can hit me and Ryan up if you know us personally, or you can just respond to, like, our TikTok, or you can comment on the video, something you want us to talk about, and we'll make sure that we'll show you out in the next video, because, like, That would be awesome.
It can even be a funny story.
Yeah.
It can be a story with us, without us, something stupid.
We just want to show as much love to
Yeah.
the supporters as like you guys showed us, because like
We
after the
appreciate-
first episode, you guys showed hella love.
Yeah, we appreciate every single one of you
love
guys.
that. Yeah. So yeah, for sure. So I kind of asked around too. So we got a little bit of feedback. We got some stuff to talk about later, but I know you have a topic you've been itching to talk about. A little bit of spending maybe.
Yep. So I have a thing. What is your craziest, most absurd, expensive, crazy, drunk purchase? I'll go first. Not very proud of it, but everyone gets a little bit drunk
From time to time.
From time to time.
And like me and Ryan are like guys who are like we don't drink to have one or two. Like when we drink, we drink.
When we drink, we drink.
Yeah.
I can't do a casual beer with the game. No, like
No.
if I drink, it's a fucking party.
Yeah.
And this was before summer semester, so before I was roommates with this guy. Shout out Will, my old roommate. I was with a few people. I don't remember who I was with. And we had a few drinks, and I hadn't eaten since 3 or 4. Who doesn't love McDonald's? A little bit drunk meal, sobers you up a little bit, you go sleepy, and then you wake up and you're perfect. So someone had the brilliant idea to go to McDonald's, or 24-hour McDonald's right behind campus. So I'm like, sure, whatever, let's do it. I'll eat the whole fucking menu. I am starving, so let's go. We go, and as soon as we walk in, I'm like, man, like I'm starving. So I order 2 20-piece nuggets. I order 2 Big Macs, 3 large fries, 3 medium fries, I think it actually was, and then a couple drinks and 2 score McFlurries. $88 before tax. 106, I think, after tax, some stupid shit like that. Thank you, Trudeau.
Crazy work, man.
So yeah, basically, I ordered $100 worth of McDonald's, got it all back. I had 2 giant bags, take it back. I ate a pack and a half of the nuggets. I ate a burger and a half. I ate almost all the fries, and I drank a drink, and I had an ice cream. I went to bed at like 3. This was at like 2, if I hadn't mentioned that before. So I went to bed at 3, wake up at like 9:30, 10. I am preggo. I have like the sodium belly. Like I am not an attractive human being at this point. I'm still so hungover as shit. Like that sober up did not happen. So wake up and I realized, fuck, we don't have any food in the kitchen. Not that I was very hungry, but I waited a couple hours. It was like noon, and I ate the rest of that food. I ate the other half of the nuggets. I ate the other half of the burger. I ate whatever was left of the fries at that point. The last drink and the last McFlurry. I ate like $100 worth of McDonald's in 12 hours. Am I proud of it? No. But did I do it? Yes. And am I regretting it? My toilet would say I regretted it.
Jesus.
100%.
I literally $100 at McDonald's, 24 hours is crazy work.
It's 12 hours.
12 hours?
Like,
That's wild.
I ate it that morning, like the night, like 2 a.m., and then I also eat it at like 12 p.m. the next day. So it was like
We've done some crazy work on some Osmos, though.
Oh my God, Osmos. Oh. If y'all don't know Osmos, we will put you on Osmos.
Please go to Osmos.
Please sponsor us.
Oh my God, Osmos beef
on the rocks.
Beef on the rocks, extra garlic, extra tahini.
That slaps.
That might have to be in our mukbang next week.
We're doing a mukbang next episode.
Yes, okay. Large beef on the rocks, a little bit of Don's, a little bit of Wendy's, a little bit of everything.
Wendy's, that's all you.
Wendy's bacon eater is fire, dude.
It is, but if I'm having McDonald's and Osmos and
no. It's a mukbang for a reason. A mukbang.
KFC.
I've never had KFC.
Mary Brown's. Mary Brown's. Oh,
There's one coming to Crown Place, eh?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's literally going in. It's literally going in where that McDonald's is. So it's gonna be right there.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. But anyways,
damn.
So, I have this friend in our program called Michaela.
Mackie, shout out Mackie.
Shout out Michaela. I hate that nickname. I always hated that nickname for her. You know that.
I'm the only one who calls her that.
But to me, she's like my little sister. Like we spent like almost every second together. Whoa, getting me fired up over here.
Jealous?
Yeah, I am. But she's like genuinely like one of my favorite people, and like we spent like almost like every second together.
Awesome human being.
Yeah, like every second. So it was like 2 weeks into me knowing her, and she had an extra Morgan Wallen ticket. And I basically begged her to take me because like I'm a huge country fan, huge Morgan Wallen fan, and he was traveling with Ernest and Bailey Zimmerman.
Yep.
And they are also like crazy good country artists.
It was a very hyped up.
Yeah,
show.
it was like one of
Very,
the
very
most
hyped
hype tours that
Ottawa's
an artist
seen.
is. Yeah, that an artist has gone on, and that Ottawa's seen in a really long time. Like like you could barely get tickets. So she ends up finally caving and says she'd take me, which is absolutely W's. And we got super close in that time leading up to the concert because like we were like, this is hype. Like this is
sick.
so hype.
This is so sick.
So we were like listening to Morgan Wallen together, whatever, just getting fired up for the concert. So like we had said, we don't just drink to drink in this friend group. Or
Damn
drink
right.
to have casually, like
We
one or
never
two.
casually
Yeah, when
Never, ever.
we drink, and we drink. and
Fucking
party.
right. We're tanks.
We hurt our livers every time we drink. We make sure that they're still there, like type thing, and so I pretty good. Get there.
Yeah, you did.
I'm feeling nice, feeling right. Insides are tingling.
Hype is crazy.
Yep.
Go.
And I'm like, time for another beer. Because we're here
Yeah.
early, like, because we're just so stoked to be there, like, so excited to be there. So I'm like, time for another beer.
And another.
Concert's not even close to starting, so
Yeah.
time for another beer.
And another.
And getting a little bit closer, but another beer.
Yep.
So we're probably about 6 beers in. Well, fuck, I haven't got any merch yet. Of course, when you go to a concert like that, you gotta get the merch. So I go up and give me one of those hoodies, and I wanted to get Michaela a hoodie for being generous enough to take me for free. Like, of course, like, I want to show my love that way. Like, show my love and support for bringing me, like, holy fuck, like, 2 weeks of me knowing this girl, and she's got me on Morgan Wallen, which was, like, the tickets were going for, like, thousands of dollars, like, resale. Like, it was crazy. Like, it sold out right away, $1,000 resale tickets. So I was like, fuck, like, such a W. Like, whatever. So I want to get her hoodie for that, too. Which, W hoodies, me and her matched, like, all the time.
They would show up to class
once a week.
once a week. One of them would wear it. One of these fucking hoodies. Every other week they'd pick the same day for some stupid reason.
Yeah,
and
like, it
they'd
would just
both
end up
show.
being like that.
Yeah, 100%.
And then,
So
so
you
we
got
were at
two
the concert,
hoodies.
and so we walk up to, like, the merch thing, and I'm like, okay, give me 2 hoodies, give me a flag, give me 2 cups, because the flag was absolutely sick. It says,
Flag
like,
is sick. Very, very sick.
country ass shit on one side, and then on the other side says Morgan Wallen with, like, a whiskey glass and stuff like that, like, stuff from his songs. Awesome flag. So I go to tap my card, and it declines. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, well, usually you can't tap over $100. I'm like, well, fuck, how much is it? $575. Holy fucking shit. All right, fire away. Insert the card. Like, no remorse. Wake up the next morning, I'm like, holy fucking shit. $575 on
Where
Morgan
did this
Wallen
go?
merch
Like-
is crazy. Crazy work. Like, obviously, the next day you regret it the most, but, like, in the end, like, I didn't really regret
It's
it that
sick.
much.
It's, yeah.
Except the cup purchase was a little odd, because,
Cup
like,
is
I don't even
interesting.
know where that cup is at anymore.
Someone
But,
probably stole it from her.
yeah, probably. But, like, oh my god, man, like that it was obviously overpriced as fuck.
$500 is
It
ridiculous.
was obviously overpriced as fuck, but it was like,
Like a $200 flag.
yeah, the craziness. But like, now I like don't regret it as much, but like still craziness. Like
very,
I
very
probably would have just gotten the flag. Like I didn't really need the hoodie, but like it was kind of fire that because me and Michaela could go and match and shit, which is kind of fun.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, like no, shout out Michaela. Like that
Yeah,
was
shout out
genuinely
Michaela.
like one of my favorite moments of all time, man. Like that was a great time, and then that brought us like super close together.
Yep.
Like ever since that concert, I think
Oh.
we were we were always together, always chilling.
I remember the first time I met her. It was so the first day we saw her. Him and I show up to class first day. We're sitting next to each other. We're I think the only two that actually knew each other in that class because everyone else no idea who they are. Like everyone's from all over the place. We met the day before, so we sit down together. Michaela comes in, resting bitch face as fuck, like like will stare into your soul and you will get scared. So she sits in the back corner. We're sitting like right in the middle, and like I turn back to look at her, just like oh like look who's here. Make eye contact with her, death stare. I turn right back, didn't look at her the rest of the day. Second day comes around. This is Tuesday. He's not in my group anymore because the way our classes worked is we split in two, so 44, 2 groups of 22. He was not in my group. So she's coming up to, it was our first geography class. So I'm sitting there waiting for the teacher to, Craig, shout out Craig with our tattoos. Love you, Craig.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to open the door. Michaela comes down the hall, and she has this guy on her shoulder. It's like talking to her, whatever. But it's like talking into her, like in her ear, kind of thing. And she's just kind of like looks a little uncomfortable. But like I just thought, whatever, they're dating. It was just, they're being stupid, whatever. But then she looks at me, and she gives me like a very like help me look. So
And Michaela, like when we had first met Michaela, she had like the biggest RBF and like scared the shit out of
yeah,
me and Ryan.
100%.
Her RBF still scares the shit out of me to this
100%.
day.
Yeah, I had nightmares about it.
Sweetest girl, but like that RBF, man, whew,
Yeah.
like a dagger.
Yeah. Basically, she comes over or like she's walking over, and then she gives me like a look like, oh, like this, like I don't know this guy. I'm like, okay. So I just like I flag her over. I'm like, get over here. And she comes over, and we're just sitting beside each other, and we're talking whatever. And this guy, as soon as like she starts walking to me, this guy turns around and goes back to wherever the fuck he came from. She's like, the first thing she says to me is, thank you so much. I'm like, do you not know the guy? She's like, no, never seen him in my life. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So it's like, he was obviously being creepy. He looked like 28, and she was barely 18. Like, absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just like, well, fuck, like, yeah, no problem, like, whatever. And then, like, we didn't really talk after that. But then the following week, there's this guy in our class, backpack kid. Very, very interesting kid.
There were some people in our
Some
course
people
that
were
were
interesting.
very odd.
But this guy especially would always stare at her, just like blankly. Like he'd do that to a lot of people, but he did that to her. And she looks at me, and I look, because I see it happening. And she looks at me, and she's like, help me. Like, again, I'm just like, oh, well, I can't fucking do anything. I'm sitting here, and you're sitting over there. And, like, there's only two people at the table. I was sitting with my boy Sam. And Joelle was sitting, JoJo, the other girl in our program, she was sitting at the table next to us. So I'm like, after break, like, you come sit here, because no one was sitting with JoJo. So Michaela comes sit with her after break. Ever since then, it was us four, and then we got Evan, and he brought Ryan and Jem and Tarantino and Sam and all that, like the other Sam, and we all became a big group. But ever since Michaela basically sat with like JoJo, Sam, and I, backpack kid didn't really bother her. Yeah. But it's just crazy. Like I remember the first time meeting Michaela was way different from him, because like they were like the first time they actually like officially met and stuff like that was when we were already friends. Yeah. So it was like the first time I met Michaela. Didn't even talk to her, and then the only time I meet her is when I save her from this weird, creepy old dude, and then now look at us.
But like the teacher who they were waiting for, Craig.
Oh, Craig.
He had like a huge impact on like
love
us.
That guy. Absolutely
and like
love that guy.
He just loves what he does, teaching, and that was like his passion. You can clearly see it when he talks and how excited he gets for what he does.
Yeah, and he actually asks about like our lives, stuff like that. And he's like always trying to have fun. He's into sports. We're into sports. Like we'd have small talk all the time.
Yeah, and like he genuinely like cared about the group.
Yeah, 100%.
And like he was funny because he always said like, I can't put all you guys together in one half because it would just be chaos.
It'd be
for
a
him.
shit show.
Like but and that's true. Like the classes that we all
also
together,
did
like,
very good. Like I feel like if all of us were in the same group, some of the people would have to go over there, and the grade difference would be fucking crazy.
Yeah, because we weren't terrible at what we did, and like we all had all past experience, so like we
did pretty good.
Yeah, we were pretty good.
Like I graduated with honors. He pretty much graduated with honors. Like we know our shit, so it was like we goof off, but we also know when to log in and all that jazz. So he loved us for that.
Exactly.
As long as we get our shit done, we don't disturb his class. We're good.
Well, I disturbed his class a lot, but he's like he was like me though. Sleep apnea, fucking ADHD.
Fucking machine.
Yeah, we were bonding over where we got our CPAP machines.
I don't even remember that, but
no, because it was in our drafting class. You weren't in our drafting. Yeah. But no, great dude.
We ended up getting tattoos based off him.
Yeah, like his handwriting is like on us permanently because like he literally like he shifted our lives and like
for the memory of college, for the memory of a program,
and for the memory of him, like he put a big imprint on us and a very positive one, and like got us excited to do what we do, and I'll always be grateful for that for sure.
Everyone has that favorite teacher. He is definitely him for sure.
Yeah. Like I think everybody has. Like, did you have a teacher in high school that was like that too? Because I had one in high school.
In high school, there was Schmitty, Mr. Schmidt. He was awesome. He was our PE teacher. He was also like, he coordinated all like any athletic banquet, like all that. He was very involved in the sports. He didn't do any basketball stuff, so like I didn't see him quite as much. But then I was in his gym class in grade 12, first semester, and loved him. I got a 98 in that class. Like I loved he was like you want to do good in his class, like just because you don't want to let him down because he's such an awesome teacher. You're like he's like the best. He's easygoing, all that jazz. So I tried really, really hard in that class, did really good, and then it came into my second semester, and I was like, I did peer tutoring. So basically it's grade 12, so seniors, would be in freshman classes or grade 9s, and they would basically student teach the
Yeah.
class. Like, they're like the teacher helper or whatever. So I was like, I'm doing that. And then the guy, my teacher for that class was like, who would you like to be your tutor? And I said, Schmitty, 100%. So he had a grade 9 gym class at that point. I was his peer tutor. So I would basically help him set up all the games and like run the games, ref the games, and like help do grades and like keep track of people and all that jazz. So him and I would talk all the time, and him and I got actually pretty close. So after I graduated high school, I still visit South every
Yeah.
once in a while and all that jazz. Just say hi. Like it's like just to see him and like a couple kids that like I peer tutored and stuff like that because now they're in grade 11, I think.
Yeah.
So like he was just one of those teachers, who's just fucking
Yeah,
awesome. Like, you can't get over.
I think
how good
everybody
it is.
has like a few people that like in the world that are like not family, but like they could be. Like they've
Yeah.
just put such a positive impact on your life. Like I had Snowden, the snowbird. Like a lot of people that are watching this will know who she is. Like I had her in grade 7, and then I had her again in grade 8, and then from there she just like was constantly there for me like through high school and whatever. Even though she was a middle school teacher, but
That's
like
awesome.
she was always there, and like she's like goes above and beyond for the students. Like she did like I ended up getting a full scholarship at Algonquin, and like she had wrote the recommendation letter for that and like stuff like that. Like I could text her today and she'd still answer. Like she's been there for all of us, and like especially my grade for like a super long time. So like super thankful for people like that, and like people who are like not in my family too. Like all my grandpa's buddies, like I golf with them, whatever, and like Steve, who I hunt with, and Randy, who I hunt with. Like they're a lot older, but like they're just really good mentors and like always leave a positive impact. So it's like super good to have those people too.
I love old people.
Yeah, well
They're
they're
awesome.
they're so wise, man.
Well, like it's also like the stories and stuff like that. Like you see
Yeah.
how different their lives were and stuff like that. And then
Yeah.
they look
How
at us
easy
and
it was.
they're like, "What the fuck are you guys?"
Yeah, like-
all this TikTok bullshit and like, you guys
what
are
the fuck's a podcast?
Yeah,
Why
like,
the
what?
fuck would you do that?
Uh,
All right, this
I
is
am
literally our last time. This is getting frustrating
very
for us.
upset.
We have a janky cord, so this is our literally. How many times have we talked about Bronny and LeBron? Like 4 or 5.
4 or 5, and then this guy's mic like it blinks, and then
It shits
basically
mad.
it makes when I talk he can't talk, and it speeds it up by like 1,000,000%. It sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
But we're back.
Yeah, we're gonna do this segment one more time. Hopefully, it's good this time. Basically, we're gonna get viewers, so we want to hear from you guys. So comment, hit us up, whatever.
It's up on everything, all platforms.
Yeah.
TikTok, I shout out. Everything's linked
Yeah.
in the description below.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna basically say like do a couple things from the viewers. Like if you have a song, then we'll do like one song from the viewers. If
All
you have
that
a
jazz.
take,
Everything we
then-
talk about, hit us with your stories and all that shit,
Yeah.
and
We
we
wanna
will
hear.
use them. Shout you out and everything.
Because we want to show you guys as much love as hopefully you're enjoying the podcast.
Yeah.
Even though we've been trying to record this for like 3 hours because
3.5 hours.
Cord. But
Whatever.
anyways, so Jensen, one of our very first viewers,
I'm meeting him in 2 weeks. One of Evan's closer
hometown
buddies.
friends.
Yeah, hometown buddy. Yeah.
yeah, like day ones.
Staring at your mic. I'm staring.
Motherfucker. Work. But he wants us to talk about NBA opening night for one
Yep.
thing only.
Basically the talk of the NBA. Basically.
Yeah, basically, because like there wasn't too many games. There was 2 games last night, like nothing crazy. But Bronny and LeBron played together for the first time.
Bronny and LeBron played for each other, and I mean he played 2 minutes, shot 0 for 3, only had 1 positive attribute, and it was 1 offensive rebound. So kind of early to tell, but it's
Bust.
looking more of a bust. At the same time, though, not really 100% his fault because LeBron did pull a GM and picked his son after his first year of college, after his stats were not very good, and I feel like a lot of people could tell he was not ready for this draft, and rightfully so. He needs more time to develop. He's, like I said, he only has 1 year of college, so usually people get drafted after like 2, 3, or 4 years, unless you're some generational talent like Cooper Flag or Wembanyama or basically any other first overall pick. He needs more time to develop. He's going to be sent down to the G League for probably almost a full season, which basically means, for people who don't know what that means, it's like the OHL of the NHL. Like that comparison. So he's going to get sent down to some semi-pros. He's going to play a little bit, develop, which he could have done at college, and he could have bumped his stats up, which now that I think about it, if he does up his stats and he ends up proving himself, other people could take him before LeBron, but then I feel like LeBron would just leave
Yeah,
Lakers and
like
go to that team.
it really just hurt him. Like basically, LeBron just trying to almost like make his family name legendary, but
Yeah.
like forcefully. Like if you look at Bryce James now, like
His younger son, who's in like
Yeah.
grade 10 or 11. or
yeah,
something.
like I think he's gonna carry out the legacy because LeBron's gonna be retired by then. By
Yeah.
the time he gets to the league, and he's gonna be able to do it right. Go to college for a few years, maybe play in the G League for a couple years, whatever.
Yep.
Get drafted, get brought up, and then do it. So if someone's gonna carry out the legacy, I think it's gonna be Bryce.
I agree.
And he's right now a fantastic basketball player.
He's
in high
got
school.
he's got the LeBron genes a
Yeah.
little bit more than Bronny does. He's 6'7", like 210, muscular. He can dunk the ball, run the ball. He can shoot a little bit better than his brother, I think.
So
too.
I think if like anybody's gonna carry out the legacy, it's gonna be Bryce, and hopefully, I mean,
Time's running out, man. I
Yeah.
mean, if LeBron ends up playing a few more seasons and ends up playing with both his sons, I would lose my shit. That'd be fucking cool. Even if it's not on the same team, I really
Yeah,
don't
but, like,
give a shit. But
it's also gonna be like you kind of want Bryce to do it right, and it's gonna like suck for
you do.
Bronny if he plays till Bryce gets up there because it is like
Like, you coulda waited for me to
coulda-
do a
yeah,
bit of
I
more
could have
college.
done a couple more years of
Yeah,
college
I
or
agree
a couple
with
more
that.
seasons down there, but I think only time will tell. I'm excited for Bryce to make it to the league. I think
too.
he's gonna be a superstar.
He's gonna
for
be
sure.
good. He's
He's
gonna
gonna
be
be good. But yeah, reach out, hit us up. We want to hear from you guys.
Yes,
Sorry
we
again
do.
for if it kind of cut from thing to thing, just because we've been struggling with this cord.
We've
So
had a lot of stupid issues,
Yeah,
but
we're
we're
gonna-
gonna fix it.
we're gonna fix it. We're still new to this.
As time goes on, we're gonna up our setup. We're gonna have a real good camera.
Yeah.
We're gonna have better mics.
We want to have mics that like all sit on here,
Yeah.
and then we can like just talk from like, once hopefully sponsor us anybody.
Osmos, Timu. I'm repping all your shit right now. I got your slides. I got your pants. I got your hoodie.
Kim, he's investing in the family
I got
business.
your rings. I got your fucking. I got your bracelets. I got everything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But basically,
We'll take any
we want to
sponsor.
up it. We love doing it for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it the same amount. But we're gonna catch you guys Sundays and Wednesdays.
yes sir. 2 times a week now.
Yeah. So we're gonna do what we can, and we apologize. It's only gonna go up from here. We promise.
Yep.
But hopefully, you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, this was episode 2 of the 2 Guys 1 Table podcast, a podcast where there are 2 beautiful humans and 1 beautiful table right here. And we will see you on Sunday.
Yep. See you Sunday.
Thank you very much.